the moment, we don't have any idea who's specifically behind this. We do understand that about 8 of the immigrants that came to Sacramento were directed from the state of Texas.
It's still not clear who sent a small group of Venezuelan migrants from Texas to Sacramento. Now, the governors of Florida and Texas have been transporting immigrants to other states. KPIX's Betty Yu spoke to people trying to help the migrants arriving in Northern California.
In the past 2 days, Venezuelan migrants took flights from Texas to Sacramento, and they say they had no choice in where they were going. A grassroots organization called NorCal Resist shared this photo of newly arrived migrants helping the group distribute food and goods at their monthly distribution in Sacramento. 2 other migrants helped the group deliver this couch to newly settled immigrants. Their journey to Northern California has been confusing and tiring, according to volunteer Autumn Gonzalez.
The first was a group of 3, and when we met them, they had just gotten to the food bank. They'd walked from Sacramento International Airport into town, which is about a 20-mile walk on a I-5, so pretty dangerous. And they were given shoes and something to eat, and then we picked them up, and they were exhausted.
Gonzalez said 2 groups landed at the Sacramento International Airport after getting released from a detention center in Laredo, Texas. They were given detention papers that sent them to what was supposed to be a shelter, but turned out to be an office building for Catholic Charities of California.
Luckily, the security guard there has been very nice, and he points them to the food bank. But the second group that came in on the evening flight, obviously the food bank's not open 24/7, so it was closed at that time. So they ended up sleeping in a park. And we met them the next day when they got to the food bank. And again, we put them in a hotel.
NorCal Resist said it's unclear whether this is part of a political stunt or a mistake on the part of ICE or U.S. Customs and Border Protection. The group said it will give the migrants about a week to decide if they want to settle in Sacramento or make their way to their intended destinations, including Florida and New York.
We have people at the airport just keeping an eye out because we don't want anyone to walk at night on I-5. That's incredibly dangerous, and they know that these folks don't have money, they don't have phones.
Betty Yu, KPIX 5.
The Republican governors of Florida and Texas claim they are trying to call attention to the Biden administration's immigration policy. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has not ruled out working with Governor Greg Abbott of Texas to arrange future transportation. Now, here in California, Governor Newsom wants the federal government to step in.
What Ron DeSantis is doing is a disgrace. It's almost monstrous, and I say that not lightly. I say that quite thoughtfully. He's got kids. I have kids. You saw those young girls with backpacks, no older than his children, my children, being used as political pawns, and now he's using it to fundraise.
Newsom has also challenged DeSantis to a debate before the November election.